One of the things that makes the church appears that it's about to fall is Jezebel. In fact, we could call this era that we're living in the revenge of Jezebel in the Adventist church, because she is here running amok among us. The one true God movement, this anti-Trinitarian stuff, is wreaking havoc wherever it goes in the face of plain quotes from our own church forefathers, from our own plain teachings in scriptures. They have chosen to take something that was called heresy in the 2nd century A.D., that no Christian church from the 2nd century to now has considered to be legitimate theology, and somehow it's found a root among different people in the church. The love reality movement, which is the newest form of the Jesus One movement that's been coming around. It goes all the way back to the 50s. Different people have embraced this. In other words, it's all done at the cross. All your sins were paid for at the cross. You're already saved at the cross. All you have to do is just enter into the love of Jesus and just focus on the love of God, and you don't have to worry about anything else. So it undermines the sanctuary. It undermines our whole idea of the third angel's message. It's a complete undermining of Adventism. There's feast keepers now that are drawn into feast keeping and other kind of weird Jewish mystical beliefs. The 25-20 conspiracy. You heard of that? The 25-20 prophecy, if you just look into it, man, it's just undone just like this from Review and Herald by James White, and yet somehow these people still claim that this is real, true Adventist prophetic teachings. There's conspiracists SDA that believe that Ellen White's writings were changed by Prescott, and the writings that we have now can't be trusted. You have to get the old writings that they happen to have copies of. Those that are espousing that Ellen White's a classical prophet and no longer a present truth prophet are running everywhere on the West Coast. We have Adventist evangelicals. We have Seventh-day Adventists. We have ecumenical Adventists. We have Adventists with Catholic views of the gospel, Baptist views of the gospel, and Methodist and holiness movement versions of sanctification. Everywhere I go, I listen to people talk about the gospel in different places that we take this Wheel of Faith Ministries, and I'm like, man, that's what a Catholic believes. No. Like, no, that's what Catholics believe. That's what holiness stuff taught, and they don't know what we believe. The church is just filled full of these different things. We have cultural Adventists, nominal Adventists. Why have all these false theories come into our church right now? Because we got bored with the truth and we stopped being real apostles and real Jews. And God allowed heresies. There's another quote, I don't have it, but she talks about that God will allow heresies to flood the church at the end of time, to do for a purpose and a reason. This is what makes the church appear that's about to fall. This is the stuff that you're hearing out there, the dirty laundry that's going all over the Adventist media. There's always another pastor up there, and there he is with some kind of craziness, and people are going, did you see that? Loma Linda just put out some stupid poster on how Rome and the Adventism can come together, and I'm like, what kind of nonsense is this? Why would you even promote something like that, even if you had an honest intention, because it would be misunderstood? It's everywhere. And then there's Revelation 3, verse 1, and we don't have to talk about that much. Let's talk about the final church period, and it just simply says this church is dead. They're graveyard dead. They're uncommitted, unconverted, uninvolved, and unrepentant. That is the picture of Laodicea. That's why when we look at the church, we do say, it looks like it's about to fall.